Cannot believe we're making a Sodapoppin video in 2026. Yes, this washed up lesbian decided to make, once again, I have no issues with Sodapoppin. Yes, he could have made my life easier by telling the truth about me, but unfortunately, he's a little pussy bitch. Unfortunately, it is what it is. That's okay. He wants to stay in his lane and not have any quote unquote drama. Could have thrown me a bone about, I don't know, 4 years ago, decided not to. I don't really like this guy much. I'm going to be completely honest, guys. You may like Soda, that's completely okay. I like his content, not so much the person. He is very nice in real life, but me, caused a lot of issues. That's okay. So we made a streamer of all time list, and it's pretty rough, man. Putting some notable names like Asmongold in F tier. Very interesting. Very happy for him. Sodapoppin Vebe having a wonderful life. Hope they have kids. Has fallen off since gotten a relationship. We all know it. We're all thinking it.
This is someone
Good.
who I think is my first or second favorite streamer of all time.
Yep.
Okay.
I watch him all the time.
Yep.
You actually watch them?
All the fucking time.
Okay.
Yep.
And it's not that I agree with what they're saying, but there's something about their voice that just calms me down.
Okay.
It's Zach.
It is Asmon.
Legit. If Asmon is not in at least your top 10 streamer of all time, you're just retarded. He's a very good streamer, very good person. He's almost as good as me. He's almost as good as me. But the problem is he has more viewers than me, so he just gets to repeat the things that I have told him. And that's how he gets all of his popular takes, unfortunately. But it is what it is.
Asmongold.
F tier politics.
What?
Don't watch it anymore. If it's politics, I don't anymore. I stopped after Expedition 33. He did the boring cringe build that everyone else did, and I annoyed me. And from there, that's it.
Soda, you played Magic Build in Elden Ring, and you said it was actually the hardest build in the game. I want to remind you that you were attempting to hate farm me by watching me play Bloodborne and shit talk me, and then you rage quit after watching me one-shot 3 bosses in a row, one of them being Orphan of Kaz, a boss that took you 22 hours. Now, Sodapoppin, you used to be very good in World of Warcraft Arena. I used to watch you when I was a kid as well. However, you have severely fallen off, and by the way, you look weak as fuck. Get back into the gym, okay? Don't you ever disrespect Asmongold ever again. I'm allowed to do that. You are not allowed to do that. Okay? Let's be completely legitimate. These days, buddy boy, you are not good. You ain't. And we all know it.
F tier.
Okay.
You would think that... Oh, anyway.
Asmongold responded to this, by the way. Never forget when Chance spent well over 1 hour on the Red Wolf of Radagon in an Elden Ring randomizer run because he insisted on using a slowed 2H that did poison damage, but because he couldn't hit the boss enough, he couldn't do enough buildup on damage to debuff the boss. Obliterated. Okay? Chance, keep my fucking streamer's name out of your fucking mouth. Now, let's talk about Lacari. Whether you like or dislike Lacari, let's see what they say. I have not seen this at all. No pre-watch. Here we go.
Speaking of controversy, this one hits home.
Okay.
Lack.
Oh, S tier. Lacari.
He's the man.
Listen, he's made his comeback, and he's got his...
He has more viewers than he did before.
Well, of course.
Let's double check that. He's averaging somewhere between 1.7 and 2.3. Came back on June 13th, and he's still grinding every day. The analytics are insanely consistent. He is losing followers completely natural. No view bots whatsoever. He's doing fucking amazing. He is losing followers, but at the end of the day, those aren't active viewers. All of the active viewers are still there, so he's fucking killed it. Listen, guys, I've made this take many, many, many times, and I'll give it many, many, many more. I don't care. I'm not a streamer who shies away from giving opinions that are going to alienate my audience. I don't think Lacari is a pedophile whatsoever. I think he's a gooner that downloaded the bad link, and it looked really bad. At the end of the day, he submitted his entire PC to a detective, an investigator, the police, and they found no reason for any wrongdoing or to ever interrogate him or any reason to lock him up. I am going to trust them at their fucking word, okay? This isn't a civil suit where it goes over someone's opinion. This is a criminal suit. ones that you need beyond reasonable doubt, which means 99% chance. And they didn't find that. So at the end of the day, I think Lacari's fine. I think he's a gooner. I think he downloaded the bad link, and I think he needed therapy, and he got it. There it is. Bada bing, bada boom. I think he's a good fucking guy. And to be honest, I would do content with him at any time. Any creator who is still throwing him underneath the bus is a fucking pussy because they're allowing Mizkiff hate farming Lacari to get into their fucking head. And I think that's pathetic. These are people that Lacari once called very close friends. So they should put some fucking respect on his name, my opinion.
Good for him. Then again, he also had to take like 6 months off. I don't know the results of all that bullshit. Isn't it crazy that he really...
Isn't that crazy how someone you consider your best friend, you won't have their back publicly even after they got investigated by the police and they found no wrongdoing? I think that says a lot about streamers. Sorry.
Really could
I'm
be,
sorry. I'm sorry, guys. That is pussy fucking bitch behavior to where you have police investigate your boy. They say that he's innocent and you can't even have his back publicly because you might get some backlash for a day. I'm sorry, man. I think that's pathetic. Like, imagine Sodapoppin. You know that allegations are false. The woman themselves told you they were false, and you're afraid for 24 hours to get some backlash by telling the truth? Imagine that being a scenario. Imagine that being a scenario. And I think that's fucking ridiculous how spineless some of these streamers are, where his best friend got cleared by the police and he still won't just say, well, the investigation was concluded. They found no wrongdoing. Insane. And I'm sorry. I used to really like Sodapoppin. I got no respect for a motherfucker who's going to do his friend like that. I'm sorry. I don't. I think that's gay as fuck. I think that's gay as fuck. The least you can do is have your homies back. If the police tell you he's good to go. Well, it's whatever, man. At the end of the day, all these fucking streamers say, I'm going to take care of my own and fuck everybody else.
Bullshit. Isn't it crazy that he really could be, well, I'm not going to say innocent, but in the sense that it really might just be anime porn that he watches?
Why don't you just say it, bro? He was already investigated. Why won't you just say it? I think this shit is so lame. I actually think it's so lame.
Which I've watched my anime porn here and there. That really,
I do believe if
that. And that being said, people still have to like stay away from him.
So here's the thing.
What the fuck else is Lacari supposed to do? I want to know genuinely. Because what you're doing with this rhetoric is sentencing him to damnation, where now there's no way to clear his name beyond shadow of a doubt in any situation because people are too afraid to stay on fucking business. Stand on fucking business. Say you know your boy would not do that shit. He got investigated. There's a reason why he's not in jail. I fucking love this dude. Ridiculous. And these type of takes are the exact same type of clothes that he wears. Why the fuck do you think he's wearing a Snuggie in this shit? God, that's ridiculous. When you are so afraid of pushback that you're going to sell out your homie like that, no, I agree. That's fucking cuck-ass behavior, bro. That's ridiculous. That's crazy.
Say
Kid gloves.
Oh, kid. Okay.
Maybe not that best. Hold on. Stop. So
and it sucks because Chance was very kind to me for a little bit during OTK. I have a very hard time going in on anybody who's ever shown me kindness. But Sodapoppin now has a repeat behavior of not having people's backs because he can receive 1% of their pushback. And I'm sorry, I think that makes you a pussy. I do. You can't throw him out into the dogs like this. This is crazy. I mean, dude, Sodapoppin called Lacari one of his best friends. That's insane.
This is how I feel. This is Texas. He lives in Texas. Texas would love to find a black person with this on their computer to throw them in jail.
Yes.
To fix the statistics.
Instantly throw him in.
Yeah, instantly.
Yep.
It's true.
So, you know.
And he's not in jail.
He's not in jail.
True.
But we're talking about his content, though. Not about his porn
content.
Yeah.
How about you just say, it would take you 3 seconds. I think Lacari's fine. There's a reason why he's not in jail and stand on business. It's really that easy. Dude, I am shocked as fuck that NMP is going to bat for Lacari more than Soda. That's what's crazy.
It's frustrating watching him feed in League, and that's what he's been streaming lately. But at least I've opened.
And then this fucking chat is spamming question marks being like, what the fuck, Nick? This is the audience that you create when you pander to fucking left-wing retards. I'm sorry, you do. Yeah, Lacari's a pedophile. Yeah, I know. That's why he had his entire PC taken, thoroughly investigated, brought back deleted files, and they found no wrongdoing whatsoever. He's not on the sex offender list. He's not in jail. He didn't even get a warning from the police. You know what they said? We found nothing. Is what it is.
Open to stream compared to these others. So I'll give him C tier.
Wow. So you are saying that Lacari has better content than Rakai, Shroud, and Hassan?
Yes. I know, but again, overall or currently? Because if it's overall, I'm going to have to shake up this whole list.
Really?
Ice Poseidon can stay A. Lacari overall gets knocked up to a B because before the allegations. Extra Emily.
Why are you saying that, bro? Why? Oh my God. It's just so... This is why I fucking hate streamers, bro. You can't just put them in B tier and just leave it there. You have to say some bullshit like before the allegations. It's like, dude, streamers do not give a fuck about you. They are not your friends. And it just sucks because I know how much Lacari loves Sodapoppin and Bebe. And I guarantee you, they're just never going to do anything on stream ever again. And I think that's pathetic. All right, we go on more. Here we go.
Yeah, where is
He's
Speed
known as
at?
one of the fastest streamers
No way.
there ever was. He can dance. He has a great smile. He's young. He's sexy. And he's black. Indian PLOL.
F tier. Bro does nothing. Chat. What does bro do except to complain? Complain. Flex, complain, get sued. What else does he do?
I've never seen someone perfectly describe themselves while trying to shit talk another human being more in my entire life. Guys, what does XQC do besides complain, flex, complain, legal stuff? Bro just described himself in 30 seconds. That is the biggest self-roast I have ever seen. That is, die in Minecraft. I know, very different.
It was, Speed and not you when you said that. That's why I knew.
No,
Although I guess XQC isn't black, so he's not all that bad. And we got one more bit of drama here.
flips.
So let's get the final 1.5 minute segment. Let's talk about it.
He does.
Speed. Okay, so let's put his ass.
Hold on, I'm not done. He's known as one of the fastest streamers
No way.
there ever was.
Uh-huh.
He can dance. He has a great smile. He's young. He's sexy, and he's black. Indian PLOL.
Yeah, we already saw this one.
Yeah, do you think I belong in an A? Ooh, I'm gonna put myself right next to you.
And that again, that you don't even play games if you look at this fucking list. I put you in an A.
Oh my god.
I think NMP is a great streamer.
Someone says DEIA. You know what DEIA? B tier.
Yeah, we'll go B tier.
Zaryu and Quinn
I show Speed being at B tier is fucking insane.
and Speed are on the.
I'd put him in a B.
I think Speed is revolutionizing streaming, and I believe he's getting the streaming culture pushed out to the mainstream, and I believe he's giving a nice trickle-down effect on everybody else in the space. I think not putting Speed at S is insane.
Yeah, and these are my
He just
personal opinions.
vanished.
Yeah, he's gone.
Reckful at S is based.
Wow. So the only S tier people,
Like
chat.
again,
You know what really bothers me about Reckful? And I really hate talking about this. Everybody talks. Oh man, this is about to be a nuclear take. Ooh, I hate even saying this. One of the things that I've said in the past that really, I got a lot of shit for saying this publicly because people don't like when I say this. But if you want to understand how gross streaming culture is, I want to remind you that Reckful was very clearly fucked up before he took his own life. Everybody knew how fucked up he was. Everybody knew the struggle he was going through. It was very public. Everybody knew it. Yet nobody did anything about it. And then once Reckful killed himself, Mizkif went to his house to find out how he killed himself. That way he could farm Reckful's death for views. That's how Mizkif got the big break in his career, by the way, was because everyone knew he knew how Reckful died. and he decided to farm that on stream in order to get Reckful's heartbroken viewers. And that's why Mizkif's audience is so parasocial, because all of Mizkif's viewers are old Reckful viewers, and they don't understand how disgusting that is. And I think that's ridiculous that everybody knew this guy was in such a fucked up state, and absolutely nobody checked in on him, didn't send him a message, didn't try to help. They left him be at his own vice and says, well, he's being weird. And I think this video really demonstrates how absolutely fucking disgusting streamers are. I think it's gross. I do. I think it's gross. It makes me feel dirty even thinking about. And to be honest, I will leave it at that. This video reminds me of why I fucking hate streamers so much. Because at the end of the day, you don't know 99% of the streamers you watch. They're all fake. They don't give a fuck about anybody. And to be honest, the majority of them only have an obsessed amount of self-interest. God, nobody has any loyalty. Nobody will ever stand on business for a friend, and they will throw you out to the sharks if there's even a 1% chance to get pushed back. That's just my opinion. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye-bye.